Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm filming my nighttime routine as a mom of 3 under 3, and it usually starts off with Bubba waking up from his nap. We get some clothes and we head downstairs. He always needs a diaper change when he wakes up, so we go ahead and get that out of the way, and then we either play with Play-Doh or get crayons or markers or go to the park. But it was not very nice out today, so we went ahead and just got the Play-Doh out. Meanwhile, Grayson is over here on the little playmat. We use playmats, rock and plays, swings, sit-me-up chairs, all sorts of stuff to keep them occupied. And per usual, there is about 1 million diaper changes a day with the twins. I do cloth diaper. If you want to see what my cleaning routine is like and realize how not gross it actually is, I do have a video on that, and I'll leave that in a little iCard up in the corner. I do like to clean when JR is taking his nap so that everything's a little bit less hectic for me when he comes down, but don't worry, he'll destroy it all very soon. The laundry never ends as a family of 5, especially with 3 kids, so I just have a bunch of laundry to fold, and Grayson was just giving me a big smile. I'm always filling up JR's drink. We like the Contigo and Camelback bottles, and I just do water with the Stir brand water drops because they don't have any of the chemicals like Mio. And just like having 1 million diaper changes a day, I'm nursing the twins almost constantly throughout the day, and this is one of our little nursing breaks. I try and keep JR occupied with either the TV or his toys when I'm nursing, since I really can't do much else. I do tandem nurse sometimes, but it's nice to have one-on-one time, and Grayson was occupied when I was nursing Emerson. And then 4-5 rolls around and Nolan gets home, and that's when JR gets his daddy and Mama gets some help. And since I just fed Emerson, of course Grayson was hungry not too shortly after. This isn't constantly, but Grayson does have some eczema right now that we're trying to get under control since we've never dealt with this before, so this is just some cream I'm putting on him. And then Grayson goes into his sit-me-up. I just try and keep them occupied with different things when I can't hold them because I do have 3 kids. And then when Nolan gets home, he's really good about stepping in and just helping out as soon as he gets home. So now he's changing Emerson again. And then tummy time, another thing we try to do to keep the babies occupied. Emerson's actually a really big fan of tummy time. Grayson not so much, but Em does not mind it at all. And he usually gives out these cute little smiles when he's on his belly. And then here comes Big Brother trying to find himself in the viewfinder. Since we are a military family and we live in Okinawa, Japan, family time is just us 5, and so we like to take advantage of that and all be in the living room and spend time together between Nolan getting home from work and when dinner needs to be made. And then around 5:30 or 6, I start getting everything ready for dinner. And tonight we were having chicken stir fry, so I just had chicken, broccoli, carrots, hoisin sauce, baby corn, bamboo shoots, water chestnuts, and stir fried rice. And it is one of my favorite meals because it makes great leftovers for lunch later in the week. While I cook, I like to do the dishes as I go so there's less mess when we're done eating, and Nolan always watches all of the kids while I cook so I can just get it done and over with, and I really do appreciate that. As you can tell, it gets a little bit crazy because Jared likes to pull out all of his toys, and that's just the life with a toddler. Then usually when dinner is ready, of course, having a little boy toddler, he wants to play with something, and today it was his poo-shaped stress little splat ball thing, and he was loving it. We eat as a family every single night for dinner, and it's wonderful, but it wouldn't be a dinner in this household if I wasn't interrupted to nurse at least one of the twins while we ate. Then as soon as we're done eating, we head upstairs so that JR can get a bath because he gets very messy when he eats, and he gets a bath every single night. I think that since we started doing this around 6 months, He really does go to bed good at nighttime because he knows his routine. Nolan goes ahead and lotions him up, and we listen to that little music box that Daddy picked up when he was on a deployment in Asia. We fill up the Elephantatera diffuser that my mother-in-law got Bubba, put some lavender in there, and I swear that helps him sleep at night. Bubba has been very independent recently, picking out his pajamas, so he picks them out, and then sometimes he lets me dress him, sometimes he demands to dress himself. We put on socks, and then we end up picking out a book. It's usually Goodnight Moon, but as you're about to see, I don't really get to read it anymore. He takes over, opens up random pages, reads to himself, and then he's done. Once this is done, it's usually close to 8 o'clock because we like to have him in bed by 8. We brush his teeth, which you can see was a hard time to say the least. At least half the time he puts up a big fight, but then we let him brush his teeth after, and that seems to help. We apply his oils to his back and his neck, sing him his song, which is You Are My Sunshine, put him in his crib, close the door, and he goes right to bed. Then we come downstairs and we get to clean up his whole entire mess he made. We get to do the dishes, and I always save leftovers from meals that I make for myself for lunches later on because it's quick and easy, and with having 3 kids, I need to eat too, especially since I'm nursing 2 babies at once. Then once the dishes are done, I like to wipe down all of my counters because if my house is clean when I get up in the morning with the kids, since Nolan's already gone, I swear it sets me up for a better day. So I like to make sure everything's wiped down and its place and all the dishes are done when I go to bed. Nolan and I like to watch some TV sometimes at bedtime, depending how much time we have left over, and then we get the twins ready. We put them in an all-in-one overnight diaper, and we put them in their onesies. And then the house is clean, and everybody is ready to go upstairs. We like to head up around 9:30 or 9:45 because Nolan has to get up really early for work, so we like to be upstairs in bed by 10 or 10:30. We put the babies in their Halo sleep sacks, and usually Emerson has a hard time going to bed at nighttime, which you can tell by his face. Nolan gets ready while I'm nursing them to sleep, and then when they're done, it's time for me to get ready. I take my makeup off if I'm wearing makeup that day, wipe my face off, and use the Estee Lauder skincare samples that my mother-in-law always sends me, which I absolutely love. And that is my nighttime routine. I like to hopefully be in bed by 11 o'clock. Just depends what I have to do for myself that night. And then it's lights off and we do it all over the next day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.